All right, this morning we're going to introduce a tool to you that really every car person should have, and that is a palm-held scanner. It's an OBD2 scanner, and it's something that if you're going to be in the car business, you really want to have one of these things. It's kind of like getting a second opinion from a doctor. You've got one doctor, of course, tell you one thing, another doctor tell you another, but this allows you to form your own opinions and your diagnostics and look up those things, and you're not really at the bay of any mechanic. After all, you got to remember they are skilled, but the biggest skill they have is being able to diagnose the problem, and you want to have a general idea of how to get into that. And so we're going to talk about the palm-held scanners this morning. Now I'm looking at a 2001 Chrysler, and you may not be able to see the screen very well here, but I'll do the best that I can. And I plugged in my scanner into my computer on this Chrysler, and it has 8 codes. I've already gone through the codes. I have a cylinder 1 misfire and a cylinder 3 misfire. Also, I've got some emission issues. There's small emission issues, but the main thing that I'm after is what's causing this engine to miss. Of course, the check engine light is on, but I want to know what's causing the engine to miss. So my scanner has told me I've definitely got a misfire on cylinder 1 and cylinder 3. And now where do I start to remedy this problem? The first thing I do is recognize what firing order that is on this engine. And I've done that, and I'm going to pull the plugs out of those 2 cylinders, the spark plugs. Now I'm going to do this myself, or at this point you might want to get your own mechanic. I enjoy doing it myself because this problem may be as simple as replacing the spark plug and the spark plug wires. I don't replace part of the spark plugs and part of the wires. For generally under $60 to $70, I can replace all spark plugs and all the wires. This most commonly is going to fix a misfire in an engine. We'll talk a little bit later about other issues it can be, but even a mechanic most of the time is going to charge you 40 to 50 bucks for the labor to replace all your spark plugs and all your wires on this car. But you need to have a general knowledge. That's the basic point I want to get across here, is you need to have a general knowledge of what could be wrong with your car, because the mechanic obviously may go for the worst solution. Of course, it could be a bad compression in the cylinders there. Then you've got to debate whether your car is worth fixing or not. So I don't repair bad cylinders, replace engines, or anything like that. I take my loss, go on and dump the car for whatever I can dump it for, and start all over. It's got to be pretty bad before your cylinder is going to show lack of compression, but it's an easy test. And you don't want to even consider doing that test until you have taken the easy route by replacing the plug and the plug wires.